Hey guys, I know it's been a few days. Sorry I haven't been recording. I was unable to because I was in jail. I got locked up. You know, my health insurance, it came with a benefit called Silver Sneakers. Though I'm 20 years too young for that, I think, or 10 or 20 years too young for that, I still got it. So I went to the closest gym to here, which is called Platinum. It's called Platinum Fitness, and it's maybe half a mile from here. I can walk there in 10 minutes, less than 10 minutes. My phone doesn't make one noise until I start recording. I know it's probably killing you guys right now that you don't know what really happened here. Okay, so I go in there. I typically go to the gym for cardio, basically because it's air conditioned. And walking in 115 degree weather is like very dangerous. Walking in 70 degree weather, or between 70 and 80, whatever they have their AC set at, is a lot safer. So I was walking around the mall, like the old people do in the mornings. And the floors were just killing my feet, and it's because my shoes are totally worn out. And I finally found a pair of shoes that'll fit me. I ordered them. It's hard to find a 15 or a 14 extra wide, and I found a 14 extra wide. I know, Remy. You wear 19, you find shoes somehow. But if you go to a store, like a shoe store here, it's up to 13s. And then if you want socks, new socks, when you buy new shoes, you obviously want new socks because they just go together. And the socks only go up to size 12. So I had to go to Sam's Club to get socks. To get them where they're like up to size 15 or 16, I think it is. I don't know where you get your socks and shoes, but I think what you do is get two pairs and sew them together. Anyway, so I go into this Platinum Fitness. My camera skills aren't on today. So I hop on the elliptical. Basically like a running type machine, sort of. Like a cross. It's almost like a cross between if you don't know what it is, it's like a cross between like a treadmill and an exercise bike. Or a ski machine or something. I don't know how to really explain it. And I'm looking at the wall because, I used to belong to Planet Fitness and used to just be TVs everywhere. Well, there's no TVs at the gym, so I'm looking at the wall. And then I noticed a sign, a huge, bigger than me, sign. It said, free weight zone. Well, I'm having a hard time making money here, so I was like thinking they probably got new weights and they're just giving away the old weights people to take home and use them at home. So I hop off the elliptical. I went over. I'll pull the picture up. Maybe I'll post it right here. It clearly says free weight zone. I'm not lying. And maybe I'll get it in right here. I grabbed 2 weights that were in kilograms, so I don't know. I think they were, I'm not good with those conversions. I think they were about 25 pounds a piece, because I didn't have any issue carrying one in each hand. And I took them out to my car and I put them on that rack, the luggage rack I put on the back and the trailer hitch. Just sat them in there. Now, I wasn't going to go take all the weights, I was just taking 2. Maybe go back in a couple days and take 2 more. And once I get like 2,000 pounds, and I got a little paycheck. But I was going back into the gym because my bag and everything was still in there. And I was going to get a shower and leave. And I went back into the gym. Nobody said anything to me. So I get a shower. I get out of the shower. I walk right to the doorway. There's no actual door on the bathroom. It's just a doorway. But it's like zigzagged, so you can't see inside. So I get out the doorway. 3 cops standing there. 3 Pima County sheriffs, actually, is what they were, or deputies, I guess. They told me to put my hands against the wall. They searched me. I don't know if they thought I had weights in my pockets or what. But put my hands, they had to put 2 pair of handcuffs on me because I'm fat, I can't reach the whole way around. And they took me out, put me in the back of the cop car. I said, "What is going on? Why are you arresting me? I didn't do anything." And they said, "Do we have it on camera that you stole 2 weights out of here?" So I didn't steal any weights. I took the free ones. And they don't have free weights at the gym. And I said, look at the wall. Go in there and look at the wall. He wouldn't go in. He wouldn't look at the wall. Next thing you know, I'm in Pima County Jail. Let me tell you, it wasn't very packed. I was probably the only American in there, except for a couple of little, I call them nodders, heroin addicts. And then it was mostly all Mexicans in there. I don't speak Spanish. I'm basically not going to be talking to anybody here. I'm going to give Pima County credit, though. 2 days in there. It wasn't a full 48 hours. It was closer to like a day and a half, I would say. It was 2 nights, though. And their prison food is much better than hospital food here. I mean, of course, lunchtime it's the bologna sandwiches. They're terrible. You eat a bologna sandwich and an apple, which I was surprised you even get an apple because you could hurt somebody with an apple. But dinner time was like a hot turkey and gravy over bread. I'm like, or toast. Ooh, it's not bad at all. Breakfast was cereal, hot oatmeal or cream of wheat or whatever they wanted to give you. Dinner was pretty good, though. Not very crowded there, so I was in a cell by myself. I had I don't know if it's stainless steel or what, but a metal toilet. There's no type of lid or anything. It's just basically a metal pot. I mean, it looked like a toilet shape, but it was just a metal pot. And I did drop a deuce in there, and got a lot of complaints because it stunk. And it's because of my medicine, It did stink. And I'm really dragging this out. I'm trying to think. I don't even really know what day today is. I think it's Tuesday because I went in there Sunday. So I got out this morning, which is Tuesday. Yeah, today's Tuesday. So because I went in on a Sunday, there was no judge available. Like a was supposed to see a judge Monday, but then some big thing happened in Arizona here in Pima County that took up, like, it needed immediate attention in the court, so they couldn't see me till this morning. So now I'm in Pima County in the jail. They took me out and they put me in this room, and I was like, it wasn't a courtroom. It was a TV screen and a camera. So I can see the judge, and I'm talking to the judge, but we're not in the same room. I don't even know if we're in the same building, to be honest. They put me in handcuffs to take me to that room, even though I was still in the jail. Like, they didn't have to put me in handcuffs. And I'm talking to the judge, and he says, "How do you plead?" I said, "Not guilty." And he wanted to hear my story, and I said, "Hey, I have it on video on my phone. If the what do you call them? The guards in the jail, them guys. There's a name for them. Why can't I never remember this? It's like the police in the jail, or whatever it is. So if they want to grab my phone, they can show you the picture." I said, "I don't know if they were like getting new weights or what, but it clearly had a big sign on the wall. I have a picture. And it said free weight zone." And this judge starts laughing at me and shaking his head. I'm like, "Am I getting like a death penalty here, or what's going on?" And he proceeded to explain to me that free weights does not mean that the weights are free. They're just loose weights that you put onto a bar to do deadlifts and to do different kind of workouts. I've never seen a sign that said free weights before that meant that. And maybe you guys have. I don't know. Is free weights really a thing? I don't know. Anyway, they dropped all the charges and let me leave. If you go to the gym, this is how I'm going to conclude here with this. If you go to a gym and see a sign that says free weights zone or free weights here, don't take them outside, because apparently they're not really free. I'm not a weightlifter, so I don't know much more about that. Well, that's going to wrap this one up. Catch you guys on the next one. Okay, I forgot to tell you, since I know most of the people that watch this video are not still watching at this point in time. But that was going to be my original April Fool's video. And none of that happened. But I did see a sign that said free weight zone, so I did post it. And just for a little chuckle. I kind of found it funny, so